never changed, it's your boy. Pat Coltrane, it's your boy. Everything the same, it's your boy. Pat Coltrane, it's your boy. 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 Tell me never changed, it's your boy. Pat Coltrane, it's your boy. Everything the same, it's your boy. Pat Coltrane, it's your boy. 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 It's your boy.
YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, it's your boy Pat Coltrane. What's up with you, baby Bubba? I said, baby Bubba. What's up with you, Panther Nation? Panther Nation, your boy Pat Coltrane back one more again. We at the train stop. You hear me? We at the train stop. I'm taking it nice and slow tonight. We ain't in no rush, okay? We ain't in no rush. We got all night. I'm taking it nice and slow. Mama, I see you on Facebook. What's up with you? Dominique Davis, what's going on with you? My man, Rusty Roberts. Apps Jr., what's going on with you? Shelly Long, APV Clamps, what's going on with you? Justin Bryant. Tech, what's up with you? Lewis Taylor, Keenan. Let's see. Did I say? I'm tripping. I think I said APV, but if I didn't, you get 2 shout outs tonight. Oh, Mari Tillman, what's going on with you? My man's Chunk, what's up with you? 704 Bound. Oh, I got the shooters up in here. The best moderators in the world, 704 Bound. What's up with you? CJ, what's going on with you? Caleb Tuttle. Let's see. The King, what's up with you? Edward, what's up with you, dog? What's up with your brother? More Worship, what's going on? Dr. Wolf Saber, Southern Chef, what's going on with you? Popping Bullets, I see ya. Panther Nation. We got a little bit of something to talk about tonight. Also, I'm gonna try to open up the phone lines if I don't ramble too much. I'm gonna try to open up the phone lines so y'all can just tell me what's on y'all mind, man. Just tell me what's on y'all mind, man. I know the Panther Nation has a lot to say, man. Panther Nation has a lot to say, man, and I'm just sitting back watching. Man. These past few seasons, man, if we don't start seeing some success soon, we're going to eat each other alive. You hear me? Cannibalism up in here. Let's start it off. I got to start off with this, man. Thomas Davis, I think yesterday, the day before, I can't remember. Y'all know I'm be having that stuff on me. He had posted something on Instagram that, alluded to the fact that he will be retiring after this season. Man, Thomas Davis, yo. TD, to me, he one of the greats. Man. Probably one of the biggest hearts. I know a lot of people try to give that to Steve Smith, but Thomas Davis, man, can't stop, won't stop, man. Thomas Davis probably got one of the biggest hearts, probably the toughest dude, the toughest Panther. You know what? Ain't nobody can match up to him. Don't get me wrong now. Steve Smith was tough. You know what I'm saying? When I think about the catch, he broke his forearm in that catch and he just kind of like held it and it was just kind of dangling like somebody was holding on to a baby. That was tough. But Thomas Davis was the definition of tough. You hear me? The definition of tough. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in here, man. It don't cost you nothing. It's free. It is free. And that somebody told me when you hit the like button, it sends something to the YouTube algorithm. Thomas Davis, the toughest Joker, the toughest Panther ever. Steve Smith, he broke his forearm. Thomas Davis actually played in the Super Bowl with a broomstick, a metal pipe, a light pole in his arm, and they stitched it up. Man, I still think about it to this day, dog. To this day, who gonna do that? 3 ACL tears. How you come back from that? You remember when ACL tears used to be like a career ender? This man went through 3 of them and bounced back, came back to play more better. If you watch me, if you've been watching me for years, if you've been watching me since I started, y'all know I always had like a running joke that Thomas Davis was a bionic man. He did not tear any ACL. He was actually going out and it was giving him new legs each and every time he went out, because every time he came back, he was more better. You hear me? He was more better. Rodney Murray, what's going on with you? Jay Anderson, I see you. Underground West, Lorenzo Hendrickson, Anton P, what's up with you? 3-point Guy Wren, what's up with you? Shout out to Thomas Davis. I remember when he came to the team, and all Panther fans know this. All Panther fans know this. I agree, Elwood. Oh yeah, I'm on StreamYard today. I can highlight some comments today. All Panther fans know this. When Thomas Davis came, when we drafted Thomas Davis, it was specifically for Mike Vick. And I remember this because that's when I was heavy into Madden. You couldn't tell me nothing. I was heavy. Like y'all love it now. I can't play it now, y'all. But back then, when Thomas Davis came to the Panthers, that was a game changer for me. It bumped the Panthers. For me on Madden, it was a game changer. And even though I don't think he really started his rookie year like that, and because they changed his position or something, I can't really remember. But I immediately put him as a starter. QB spy. Because my homeboy, my best friend, and I lived in Atlanta at the time. This was the worst. This was the worst, dog. You don't want to live in Atlanta as a Panther fan. It's the worst, y'all. It was the worst. I immediately put him in QB spy. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. 704 Bounce said him and Julius. Man, let me tell you, that was a high roster. When you think about those linebacking cores, like our linebacker core is terrible right now, and it really make those older linebackers. Because I think what at the time, I remember Thomas Davis, maybe Chris Draft, now Diggs. Who else was around that time? Will Witherspoon. I just remember off top Madden. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. But when Thomas Davis came, game changer. Game changer. So shout out to Thomas Davis, man. Like it would say, man, he should have retired the Panther. But let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all know how it was when Thomas Davis was here. He was not trying to retire. He was not trying to retire. Because and I talk about this all the time. These players, you're not going to make them quit. I talked about this last show when y'all was talking about tanking. Imagine going up to Thomas Davis. Y'all see Thomas Davis. This man had 3 ACL tears, played in the Super Bowl with a whole bike in his arm. Now go up to him and say, we just going to tank. We don't really want you to play. So when Thomas Davis was here, they was trying to force him out. And he wasn't having it. He wasn't having it, man. And after 15 years, he is deciding to retire. He's still young. I say he's young because me and him the same age. So he's still young. He's still going to do whatever he wants. Matter of fact, come on back. Come on back. Be a coach. Matter of fact, you could actually play if you wanted to. You could have played here if you wanted to. But come on back. Be a coach. Shout out to Thomas Davis. He's definitely going to be missed. Bob Eugene, what's up with you? JD 54, what's up with you? Derek Ori, what's going on with you? KJ Man, I see you. QT0, KJ Long Wait. Yeah, man, shout out to him. I know it was real hard for him. I know it's super hard for him because he just don't quit. Before I really, because I feel like I'm gonna spend a lot of time on this one particular issue. I feel like I'm gonna spend a lot of time on this one particular issue, so I'm gonna wait a little while. Shelly Long says, is Rivera pushing him out? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's hard to say, man. I'm be honest, it's hard to read Ron Rivera right now. And this we're gonna talk about Ron Rivera in a second. We're gonna talk about Ron Rivera in a second, but I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't know. It's hard to say. If y'all have not heard, y'all, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. Protect your body, protect your mentals, protect your chicken. Get your chicken. Protect your mentals. Like Marshawn, let's say. Y'all, I'm so glad this dude is only here for 1 year. I'm so glad, man. I'm so glad. Shout out to him. Russell Okung. If y'all have not heard, and I get it. I'm pretty sure it's some folks in here who probably have a little bit more information. Probably have a little bit of more information and have a little bit more understanding of why he might have would have did this. But Russell Okung, news came out that Russell Okung, he's a trendsetter. You know, he really, you know, I don't know. I don't know what to say about this dude no more. I don't know what to say about this dude no more. And look, he could be making me look crazy in the future. But if you have not heard, my man Antion P, what's up with you? We gonna get into that. We gonna get into this. I'm gonna try to come back to it and highlight that comment later. And Anton. Russell Okung is the first professional player, I'm assuming, is the first facts, chunk. I got to highlight that because that's what it got to be. That's what it got to be. Russell Okung is the first NFL player to get paid in Bitcoin. Now, the way this worked is half his salary is regular money, and the other half is Bitcoin. Now, I guess it's a good idea. If, in my opinion, if Bitcoin, continues to be successful. I don't know a whole lot about Bitcoin. Matter of fact, I just got in stocks, and this is a good little segue. I do have a Robinhood link. Anybody who feel like they want to be like Russell Okung and you want to get in the trading stocks, I have my Robinhood link in there. Click that link, you get a free stock. Get me one too. But the only way that'll be a good idea is if Bitcoin continues to have success. And then he's saying this stuff like he really setting the bar. And to me, I wish I had some Bitcoin to sell. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I guess how it worked is the NFL didn't pay him. It was a third party that actually converted. You got hustled, dog. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's cool being a conspiracy theorist and you want to be this great and powerful thinker type dude. I get it. Underground West, I get it. Diversify, diversity of finance, I get it. Especially if you already got millions of dollars, so it ain't hurting me none. You know what I'm saying? You already got millions of dollars. Just throw your money in the stock market. I get it. And I did a little bit of research, and apparently one Bitcoin is worth 28,000 regular US dollars, I guess. But the way it worked, a third party took his money and converted, say, here you go to Bitcoin. Maybe I'm old school. And let me tell you something. My experience with Bitcoin, it ain't been good. If y'all know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? If you done dealt with some sketchy dudes, and you know people who have dealt with sketchy dudes when it comes to Bitcoin, I don't trust it right now. I'll wait a little while. I'll buy gold. Buy me some gold. You know how many people done got almost locked up They phone turned off because somebody said, look, I pay your phone bill, just give me the money. That's a hustler. Like, that's what hustlers do. Especially, y'all know what I'm talking about. That's what they do now. Say, look, I pay your phone bill with Bitcoin. All you got to do is give me this. Y'all ain't heard of that? You getting, look, man, the only way that's going to work is if it work. And if it work, look, you can, to be honest with you, you already make millions of dollars. So who am I? Who am I the judge? Who am I to judge? But still, don't be sitting up here like you some type of trend. He just act like he just so smart. I'm hating like I feel like a hater. That's that man money. Now that I think about it, that's that man money. But I want to be the third party because to me, they the ones making the money now. They the ones making money now. I feel like you converting it to fake, like you converted it like Chunk say, you living in 2040, you living in the future, and that's good. But the way things are going, man, ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. Look, if that's what you want, Bitcoin, give me $1 million. I give you 100 million Bitcoin. Shout out to Russell Okung, man. I can't wait till this dude go, man. I cannot wait. But I guess he made history. I guess he made history with it. Shelley Long says, said Tepper doesn't have any Bitcoins. Ask Tepper. If Tepper got Bitcoins, then you did the right thing. If Tepper ain't got no Bitcoins, you messing up, bro. Okay? You ain't talking about had me on ESPN so I can talk about Bitcoin. Nobody don't want to talk to you about no Bitcoin, man. Go on, sit down somewhere. You act like you just so smart. You got all the answers. And somebody said a real hustler is him. You can't stay healthy and we paying you. You can't stay healthy and we paying you. So shout out to him, man. All right. Yeah. Let's see. Warren H, what's going on with you? Hugo, next up. I see you, dog. I went ahead and got that out of the way because I feel like this next one, and I might not spend that much time on it. I might not. First and foremost, let me go ahead and give a shout out to Panther Nation Podcast, y'all. One of the best Panther Nation podcasts out there. That's why they call themselves Panther Nation Podcast, because that's where you should be at. No ifs and buts about it. No, look, they might not know what they talking about, but that's where you need to be at, man. Them dudes drops loads of information. And I was on Panther Nation Podcast Monday. And shout out to David. He has said some mess. And I just could not get it, y'all. I don't know where he got this idea from. I don't know what he was thinking about. Don't get me wrong. I was on Twitter. And I started seeing little stuff. Let me fix this. I don't like this. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to just try to, I don't like this. Anyway, I started seeing little comments from folks. Josh Simmons, what's up with you? KJ Mann, Daniel Winston, Lewis Taylor, Brandon Malone. I see you, dog. I see little comments. I'm like, no, they not for real, is it? They not for real, is it? And David made a comment that, and if I'm wrong, Dave, forgive me, but this is what I got from it, that the Panthers should pick Haskins up from waivers. I don't know if we even had a chance to talk about it. After that game, Haskins was released. After that game, we all saw that game, right? We all saw that game, right? And we seen Haskins last season. I know he beat us. And shout out to Rashad. He brought up a good point how, Ron Rivera got fired after getting beat by Dwayne Haskins, then going over the Redskins and getting rid of Dwayne Haskins. Very, very good presentation. But we all saw it, right? We all saw that game. We all seen Dwayne Haskins. Junior Burroughs, I see you. David said we should pick up Dwayne Haskins. And I was like, you can't be serious, right? But when he broke it down, I understand the point he was coming from. I got the point. Now I ain't gonna say I totally agree with the point. And to be honest with you, he got a good point, especially for those who want to draft a quarterback in the first round. But after this happened, I ain't think nothing of it, y'all. I promise you, I ain't think nothing of it. I was like, man, ain't no way. This boy can't be serious. It's a good idea, David. Good job. Once again, you done shown everybody you don't know what you talk about. I'm lying. David, that's a very smart dude. I'm joking. Then today, I don't know how deep the information was or who gave this information, but I saw it from Ian Rappaport first. There was rumors that the Carolina Panthers were interested. This is how it started off, and then I'm gonna break it down a little bit. The Carolina Panthers were interested in Haskins. For real. That's what we doing. And immediately after that, you start to see more and more people get consumed with this idea of Haskins coming to the Panthers. And immediately, you got, of course, the super Panther fan who don't think the Panthers do no wrong. They don't do no wrong. You saw them. Oh yeah, we could do that. Hey, whatever they do, they got this. They going. And of course, you're gonna have the Panther fans, especially folks who don't like Teddy right now, just saying, heck no. But somebody brought up a good point. I wish I could remember who it was. Who the heck said this? Junior Burroughs, they high on salvia. But anyways, my thing is, who in the heck said this? This the point. Who in the heck came up with this? David, what's up with you? I see you on Periscope, man. Talking about he called it. He loved that. But where this information came from? That's all I want to know. Where this information came from to say we ain't even got a GM. Somebody lying. But eventually, news had came out. Somebody in the Panther office came back and said, "Oh no, we was just doing our due diligence. We wasn't serious. We were just doing our due diligence. That's it. We just came to do our due diligence, and that's it." I'm I'm at a loss for words, man. Even though this might not have been as serious as it was, just the idea of folks watching this dude play, man. And we actually already beat him, right? And we already beat him. to watch him play, and we already beat him. Then fans seen this dude throw to Tahir Whitehead. Fans seen David seen him throw to Tahir Whitehead. Now, granted, he was out there playing. He was out there playing like he didn't want to play in the first place. So I get it where some fans might think, okay, he didn't want to be there. But y'all saw this, and immediately, this is what y'all said. This is what y'all said. I'm not gonna go in. Glenn T. White, what's up with you? I ain't gonna go in. This is what y'all said. We can change him. What? Oh my gosh. I'm about to cuss, man. I might cuss one time for the 2020. Somebody said this is what they were saying for all the Dwayne Haskins supporters, because that's what y'all was. To be honest with you, just be honest. Be honest. The only reason y'all want him, the only reason why y'all think it's something there is because they said we can change him. We can change him. I know he was at the strip club. I know he was at the strip club, man. He don't need to be in his city. David, did you say that? Or somebody said that? Somebody said that. Jay Anderson said, 4-man rush said, it wasn't just them. I ain't even gonna put it on them because that's what they all saying. Somebody said that we can change him. What about this coaching staff make you think they could develop a quarterback, let alone develop somebody's personality? Develop a quarterback. Who? Hit that like button for one time for your boy. Just hit the like button. It don't cost you nothing. Even though you upset, even though you want Dwayne Haskins, hit the like button one time for your boy. What make you think this coaching staff can help him? He just left the most coachy coach in the world, the most coachiest coach in the world, and he couldn't help him. Now, maybe Ron Rivera was just like, I just don't like this guy. Maybe. But we talking about in 704 pound. I'm gonna talk about that too. I'm gonna get that too, because that's gonna bust a lot of folks' bubble. We talking about Ron Rivera, one of the coachiest coach, one of the manliest men ever that helps these men. He known for putting people on the straight and narrow. You ain't know a player was crazy until after he left. Because Ron Rivera was keeping a good hands on him. And Ron Rivera couldn't help him, man. What about Matt Rule with no GM? Baby Joe. Make y'all think that we gonna be able to do something with Haskins, man. And why would y'all want to even waste time on it? I get it. There are some fans who feel like, hey, calm down, man. It was just the idea. But if they do it, I can see how they could do it. Y'all, do y'all not see all the moves this team has been making? All these moves the team has been making. It hasn't been making any sense. And another nonsense move, y'all cool with that? Man, come on, don't do me like this. I don't deserve this. Not like this. Not like this. I don't deserve this, man. Okay? Don't do me like that. All these moves that ain't making no sense. And now you feel like, what is Dwayne Haskins going to do here, folks? What is Dwayne Haskins going to do here? Okay? 704 bound already talked about it, and I know a lot of folks don't like to hear it, but I got to say it. Okay, for one, we still in the South. You're not about to have 3 black quarterbacks on this team. Okay, so let me go ahead and just go ahead and bust everybody bubble right then and there. But what is we gonna do with Dwayne Haskins, man? Okay, Teddy Bridgewater is here for almost another year. Why even waste time with it? So the move we made. I already told y'all how I felt about the whole Cam Newton situation and picking up Teddy Bridgewater, putting him on 3-year contract. None of that made sense. So with that, then the next year we're gonna do something else crazy. We're gonna pick up Dwayne Haskins. And Rashad had pointed out a good point. He did say that Tepper said that quarterbacks are currency. Not like this. Even though we did get something good for Kyle Allen, what are we gonna do with this stacking up piling up on quarterbacks and trying to develop? We don't need to waste no time on Haskins. This is for the folks who want Haskins. That's all I'm saying. This is for David. That was my whole point. Now, David's point was, and I'm assuming it's a lot of other Panther fans' viewpoint, especially those who don't want a quarterback in the first round. You can pick up Haskins and get whatever you want in the first round. You can go best player available in the first round. Because to be honest with you, this new rookie quarterback is probably going to be just as unknown, or I guess I'm going to use unknown. I can't think of another word. Unknown as Dwayne Haskins. So I understand that point. Me, I just don't like the idea because I already seen what I seen and I'm good. And no, I don't know if I trust this coaching staff enough to be able to develop Haskins. Man, they can't keep that man out the strip club during COVID. And his coach just beat cancer. You can't keep him. And I think they said it's the second time he done broke the protocol. So what is Matt Rule gonna do with that, y'all? What is Tepper going? Tepper might go out with him. Tepper want to be in the clubs anyway. He might go out with him. What is that gonna do, y'all? What is that? And then think about it. Think about old little what's the cornerback we let go for dancing in the club? Oh my God, come on. What's the dude named? Josh something. Oh my gosh. Somebody come up with a name for me, man. I'm gonna look it up real quick. I just thought about that. Let's see if I can get to it first. Nope. Hawkins. Money. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I got the best moderators in the world, the best shooters. Josh Hawkins. Appreciate that, y'all. Appreciate that. You know I'm kind of slow on the draw. Appreciate that. We just released somebody for breaking protocol. Now y'all want to pick up somebody who broke protocol. Ain't that backwards? Josh Hawkins probably sitting at the house like, oh, really? That's how y'all gonna do me? Not like that. Pretty please. Not like this. Don't do me like that. Don't. And I was in a regular restaurant dancing. Man, this stuff backwards to me, man. This stuff backwards, man. We might not ever win nothing else. I'm just playing, man. Cage Luke Mister, what's going on with you? Deron Kincaid, what's going on with you? 44 Rose, what's going on with you? Cage Luke Mister said Josh is trash. What did Dwayne Haskins do? What he did? I'm be honest. I'd rather see PJ Walker, man. I done seen enough of Dwayne Haskins, and if he turned out to be good for him. Good for him. My mom, her stories. What's going on with you? If he turned out to be good for him. And what's sad, and I know I got to dial it back. And look, it is two sides of this coin. And what's sad, he might not get another chance like any other quarterback. That's sad. I just don't want him on my team. I got an excuse because we played against him. I seen enough. That don't mean another team can't give him a chance. And plus, we already got Teddy Bridgewater. I use Teddy Bridgewater as a excuse. But what's sad is he might not get another chance like any other quarterback would, man. You know what I'm saying? He's still a good QB, and maybe he is good. But I ain't want to waste no time. We already used all our dumb move points. We already used all our dumb move points when it comes to the QB situation. No, fix it. We starting over. We are starting over. All right. So David says, and this kind of like what I just said. He said Haskins to Carolina will stop the QB talk. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. Especially if he don't work out. Especially if he don't work out. And like I said, go to Twitter. It's fans who do not want him here, kind of like the whole Teddy Bridgewater situation. It's fans. You will still get that. You will still get that. It might not be as bad though. I guess if I really think about it, you're gonna get it, but it won't be as bad. But I can't see it happening, Dave. I can't see it happening. And for that to happen, they would have to release PJ Walker. They'll go crazy, dog. This fan base will go crazy. They will release PJ Walker before they do that. I mean, if they did that, because they wouldn't release Will or whatever. How many more years Will got anyway? Shoot. Let's see. See, that's what he just said. He said, I think that's not happening. You from here, David. It's not happening. They not gonna do that. It'll be cool. It's not happening. That would have to. It's not happening, dog. Man, it'll be so bitty. I ain't gonna go in, man. I ain't gonna go in. 704 Bound said PJ is Matt guy. I hope so. Because that's the only thing that'll save him. That is the only thing that'll save him. But you let Matt Rule say it. He don't want no parts in building this team. He ain't had nothing to do with this roster that we got. He ain't had nothing to do with this roster that he got. All these Temple Beta players, I don't want to do none of this. Marty Herney put all these Temple and Baylor players on his team because he was just trying to stay in good with Matt Rule. Matt Rule ain't had nothing to do with this. Squad Down Productions, what's going on with you? J May, what's going on with you? Let's see. D-Tight 79, what's up with you? Shelly Long say Greer is quiet because he collecting a paycheck. That's what he do. He know what to do. You ain't never gonna play. You know you're not good enough to start. You know you're not good enough to play. You third string. Just get your paycheck. That's what they gonna take care of you. Play your role. They gonna take care of you. Be quiet. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Terrible, man. Terrible. And that's what I'm saying, man. And so that's why it's hard for me to deal with the stuff that's going on. Like I said, who put that out there? Who said we were interested? Who is this make-believe GM that we got, yo? Who is this make-believe GM that we got, yo? That put that out there. Who said we was just doing due diligence? Slow talking Joe, get down to the bottom of it. Who said that? Who said, oh, we was just doing our due diligence? Was it David Tepper? Who wanted Dwayne Haskins? That's all I care about. Even if y'all was just saying, y'all was just doing your due diligence, checking on him, see how he was doing, seeing if he still got a problem with going to see ladies the other night. Who went to go do that? Who idea was that? Y'all should not be doing none of that till we get a GM. If y'all doing that, then somebody been lying on Marty. Doggone it. Somebody. Shelton guy, what's up with you? He said, hey, he said we'll be standing there and be fine. Be fine. If you watch the sideline, you'll see PJ Walker come into the screen. I mean, into the shot sometimes, dap up the players and all of that. He looked like he want to play. We'll just be like, did we get paid this Friday? Did the checks come out yet? Speaking of that, who got their stimulus, man? Ain't none of my business. But he just be waiting on the paycheck. He know he ain't never gonna play. Ever. He chilling. See, I'm up here reading all these comments and I don't know which one to point out. Oh, excuse me. Shandon Rowe, what's up with you? I think you're a Saints fan. Let's get into this game a little bit, man. Let's get into this game a little bit. I guess this game is going to be a little bit interesting. Mainly for us, our draft pick. But that's pretty much it. I think, and like I said, Panther Nation podcast did a very good job at breaking down what they plan for. I think the Saints are actually playing for seeding, so they might actually try. Which I don't think it even matters, y'all. I'm sorry, man. Let me tell you something. I love this team, dog. I love this team. I just don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I want to get hyped. About this team. But now we at a point. No, I'm not for tanking. Because I know it's a myth. Okay? So I'm not going to get my hopes up about it. EL was 1829 said, is PJ starting? No. He's not starting. Now listen to Matt Rule today. He said Teddy is going to start. Why are we even doing this? Y'all see how none of this don't make sense, man? None of this don't make sense. Why are we doing this to ourselves? I don't talk about tanking because, for one, I don't think it's real. Nobody is. Look, if y'all watch the game last week, after the game, Mike Davis tweeted that he made 1,000 yards and he dedicated it to his dad. He said, we did it. Now, when somebody playing for something like that, you think you're going to be able to actually go out there and say, Mike Davis, I know you about to get 1,000 yards for your pops. Okay. I know y'all got a good relationship and you love him. But can you do me a favor? We trying to get the 3rd round pick in the draft. Nobody doing that, man. It just don't happen. And the teams that's doing it, they're not doing it on purpose. The most you might see is teams rest their starters. That ain't even them tanking. That's them resting their starters, protecting their starters. And I guess that's a form of tanking. But if they ain't trying to lose, nobody is going out there and say, oh, don't try. Take the Coastal Carolina. Shout out to Coastal Carolina. Go Chanticleers. Take that game from that bowl game with Coastal Carolina. I don't even remember who they play, y'all. I'm still getting the hang of it. Hold on, tell me. Liberty. Take that game. In the last seconds of that game, They had the game won. They had the game won. All the dude had to do, and this ain't just happened in sports. It happened with the Atlanta Marks too. All you had to do was stop at the goal line. Stop at the goal line and fall down, run the clock out. That's all they had to do. That's all they had to do. The first play, I think it was a third down play. I think it was a second down play. The running back did it perfectly. Took the snap, held it. Right? That second snap, he got close to that end zone. He couldn't even drop because he knew it's right there. I can score. I can score right here. What we doing? I can score. I want to score. He couldn't help himself, and he ended up fumbling on the goal line. The Atlanta Marks did the same thing. I think it was Todd Gurley. He couldn't help himself. Now, you got a whole bunch of competitive players out there. You're going to tell them, hey, we're going to tank. It's not happening, man. It is not happening. So I think these players are going to go out here and ball out. Now, even with me wanting us to start PJ Walker, I don't even feel like that's tanking. To be honest, I feel like that's me wanting to see an exciting game. Last week was boring, man. Even after a win. Even after a win, I was bored. You know, it was dope to get the win. But when it's a win, I don't really mean nothing. It ain't really even hurt my feelings that we dropped down to 9th. It ain't even really hurt my feelings that we dropped down to 9th. I want to see PJ Walker. That's what we should be doing. What are you doing, Matt? This your team. Act like it. I know you scared of it. I know you scared of it. Matt Rule trying to get to you, but you're scared of it. Nah, I don't want to. I don't do that stuff. All I want to do is talk to the guys. I don't do nothing. I know I coach a lot of these kids, and I don't want it. I just want to coach, guys. This your team, man. That's the sign of a good coach, man. Show some authority. Show you don't be looking for no scapegoat. That's what you're doing, ain't it? You scary. You scary. Brian McLean, what's up with you? Let's see. So in this game, hey, I doubt we win, but if we do win, of course, we're going to drop a little bit more. We're going to drop a little bit more. Then we got to start talking about who the heck we going to draft. Who the heck we going to draft? If we win this game, I'll be all right with it. You know what I mean? I'll be cool with it. You know what I mean? It would be nice to get a win over the Saints, but I'm tired of winning against them like that. I'm tired of getting these type of wins, man, because you know these type of wins, they for the super duper Panther fans, man. Like that's what they for. You know, moral victories and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, years and years after that, having to play these Saints, who like, yeah, we got y'all. Yeah. Okay, think about it like this. Think about it like this, Panther fans. For those who say y'all just want to win and you know it'll feel good to go out on a high note or whatever, man. You know, and you can really stick it to the Saints. I can't believe I said that. I'm tripping. It's late. It's getting late. For those who say that, you know, and I get it. I'm all for beating them because that's honestly the only thing that make me feel good. But when you really think about it, think about whenever the Atlanta Marks beat us that year, we could have went undefeated. Y'all think we care? And they was doing all that hooping and hollering. Yeah, we beat them. Yeah, we stopped it. We did not care. So us beating them and they on their way to the playoffs, man. That don't make me. Oh my gosh. So that's what I mean. It would be nice, super duper Panther fans, super duper Panther brethren and sistering. It'll be nice. It'll be dope, but it's gonna be boring. It's gonna be boring. Put PJ in there, so I guess give me something to look forward to. Put PJ in there. Put PJ in there. Look at David. Look at David. knocking them from the 1 seed. David, if we win, they'll be number 2. The only way I'd be super happy about that if we knock them down to like 3 or 4 or 5. Don't tell me we beat them. Then we knock them down to 2. If we win, David, because I know you know, I know Shad know. If we win, what seed? Oh Lord. Okay. Even if Carolina win and Green Bay lose, Green Bay still number 1. Appreciate that, Jay Anderson. So they can fall to number 3. I guess. I mean, but that's what I'm saying. They go on to the playoff. You be like, and we just standing in the road. They driving off. Bye. We beat y'all. Bye. Only way I'm gonna be happy is when they get knocked out the playoffs. Then I get happy about it. Then that's usually how it worked for me. That's usually how it's been working for me. The only time I'm happy after we beat them, after they make it to the playoffs, is when they get knocked out of the playoff. After this game, I'm just like, hey, we won. Good game, everybody. Joshua, what's up? What you said? If we win, I'm gonna be mad. Don't be mad, man. Don't be mad. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They brought up a good point. Even with 9, we can still get a good player. Okay, even at 9, man. Even at 9, you never know how these drafts spots work out. You just never know. Let's just hope for the best. It ain't about the draft spot. It's about this organization. It's about who's running this front office. That is what we need to be worried about. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th pick, it don't even matter because who is picking it? It ain't us, y'all. That's what y'all got to remember. It ain't us making these picks. It ain't us making these picks. It ain't us developing these players. It's this team. So we can want when we want. And even if they give us what we want, it still might not even work out. It still might not even work out. You got to know what you're doing. Plain and simple. Just know what you're doing. So I ain't that beat up. Once we got knocked out of the top 5 picks, it became kind of numb. But I will say this. Having the top 5 pick would make the offseason a little bit more exciting because then you can kind of, know which direction this team is going in. You can kind of say, okay, I know who I really want now. Because last year, I don't think nobody really knew who we were going to get. But just the way the draft fell, I'm glad we ended up with Derrick Brown. We had a chance to get Isaiah Simmons. Like, just, and everybody wanted Isaiah Simmons. They just knew, he going 2nd, man. We ain't going to get him. People wanted Jeff Okuda. He was going, like, you just never know how this stuff is going to pan out, man. You just never know. 704 Bow say no. And look, let me tell y'all something, man. Look, the one thing I don't want to be is I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. Okay, that's just me. If you the super duper hype type, don't let me crush your spirits. I talked about this in my show. Lil Churn. All Lil Churn who love this team, don't watch this and don't watch Uncle Pat and say, you know what? Pat, he numb. It's no reason for me to be happy now. I ain't got no reason to be happy. Because I don't want to seem depressing. You know what I'm saying? About my team. I'm still excited about the team. But I don't want people to look at me and say, you know what, this Pat, I'm depressed too. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. 7th Ward, what's up with you? He said we need Green Bay to lose and Seattle to win for a 3-way tie. How would that work? I ain't heard that one. I wonder how would that work. Would the Saints get the number 1 seed with that? Mm-hmm. I do not know. Moni says ESPN have Zach Wilson over Justin Fields. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna change so many times. Y'all remember coming to, a couple weeks ago, a few weeks ago, Justin Fields was going too. Now, people saying Zach Wilson is better than Justin Fields. Poor little Justin Fields, man. I don't know who to believe now. I know one thing. I seen Zach Wilson film. I watch his games, and he a serial killer. I'm be honest, the jury's still out. I ain't gonna say who better than who. Let me continue to watch. Matter of fact, I might have one of those sessions where I actually watch the film on live, so y'all can help me out. David says it goes by conference record. Then would the Saints get number 1? Would they get number 1? I'm gonna have to watch that. That film, Dave. I'm gonna have to watch that film of him breaking Zach Wilson down, because I'm curious to see what Rashad thinks about Zach Wilson. But the stuff I saw from Zach Wilson, the dude is gonna be a problem. I just see it. I'm be honest. I done said this. I'm just saying I done said this about Trevor Lawrence, and if I'm wrong, y'all know I'll be the first to get on here and say, "Dang, Trevor Lawrence is good." Trevor Lawrence is just I think he's a very good quarterback, but a killer, I'm not seeing it. I'm sorry. I'm not seeing him. I'm not seeing it. I just feel like he's gonna get to the NFL and that's how I feel. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But it's my opinion and it's my show. It's my opinion and it's my show, doggone it. I ain't saying that Zach Wilson is better than Trevor. I ain't saying that. But what I'm saying is Zach Wilson is a killer. He's a killer. 44 Rose said Trevor is Andrew Luck. He'll be fine. Okay. We'll see. Edward said, you said it, developing players, that's what's missing. How can you develop players without experience? And I don't see what some of these Panther fans are seeing. I don't know what people are seeing that make them think that we could do that. I ain't saying that this coaching staff has had chance to even show improve. I ain't saying they can't, but we have not seen it. What make you believe, oh, we gonna come over here and get a change of scene and we gonna make them better? We can change him. I can change him. Yes, Killer 704. That's my turn. That's the best way I can explain it. Oh. Facts. What make you think that we gonna see? But like I said, if you the type that don't want to draft a QB, then I understand. But you cannot want to draft a QB in the first round and want to sign Dwayne Haskins. Then you need to check your fanhood. Like, what is you really thinking? Because to me, that's kind of contradictory. I get what David's saying. Shout out to him, and he made sense. And I'm not totally throwing the baby out with the bathwater, because it do make sense. Because when you look at it, you don't know if Dwayne Haskins is going to work out, just like you don't know if this new rookie quarterback going to work out. So that's why He don't want to go QB in the first round. Shoot, pick up Dwayne Haskins. This is a young bull. And they could probably change him. But don't tell me that you want to pick up a quarterback in the first round and you want to and you think picking up Dwayne Haskins is a good idea. No. Not like this. Not like this, man. So as far as this game, it's pretty much the same story. I want our defense to play very, very hard. I want us to continue to see us progress, man. I'm excited about this defense. I'm excited about the direction we're going in. Somebody said, Pat, talk about Dante. Dante been balling. Dante definitely been balling. The gout definitely didn't bother him last game. The gout definitely did not bother him last game. And this is a game that we definitely gonna need him, apparently. Apparently, last time we played him, who was the wide receiver? Who was the wide receiver? They tried to make a star. You ain't heard nothing else. But I think he injured, but shout out to him. I want to see this defense. I wanted to see this defensive backfield to continue to progress. Of course, I'm excited to see Chan, man. I think this is definitely a game that we're gonna see Chan light it up. He gonna have to. He gonna have to. He gonna have to. And a crazy, crazy stat. I did not know this. I did not know this, man. Like I said, go over to Panther Nation podcast. I done said look, y'all owe me some money, man. I appreciate that. Marcus Callaway. Y'all remember him. But crazy stat that Rashad, that's the last time, brought up. Tahir Whitehead got that interception, right? Did y'all know he was only in there for 5 snaps, man? Somebody said 4 snaps too many. I don't care to see him no more. I don't care how many interceptions he get. I don't care to see him no more. This is about building this defense, pushing this defense further, getting their reps in because they need 5,000 reps. That's what we've been taught. They need 5,000 reps. So I want to see this defense. As far as the offense, man, I know hindsight is 2020, man, but I could have never, ever pictured these weapons working out like it is. This is a true arsenal. This is a true arsenal we had, man. This was probably the best, and no, it ain't got nothing to do with Teddy Bridgewater. Definitely not. Definitely not. Somebody actually said that. Somebody actually said that Teddy Bridgewater made them look good. This is probably the best arsenal we have ever had offense, even without C-Mac. Now, imagine if we had C-Mac, man. This is crazy, man. All these weapons. Yeah, Teddy, you should have won more games, man. Look, I get it. I know a lot of fans. I know how y'all feel, especially the Teddy fans. They're going to say, it ain't all on him. Dog, he the missing piece. I'm tell you that much. He the missing piece. He definitely the missing piece, y'all. Let's get into some of these comments. I was gonna try to open up the phone lines, but I'm afraid that I don't even have it hooked up right. But I can try it. Let's try it. Because I know y'all got some stuff y'all want to talk about. I'm gonna take a few calls. Get into some of these comments. We're gonna chat it up for a few, man. All in all, Saints fans, look, man, I ain't here to talk no junk. If you come here to see me talking some junk, I ain't got nothing for you. If we win, I'm gonna say something. But look, this is it. This is all you got. This all you got. What Panther Nation, what Panther YouTuber talking a whole lot of junk? That's what y'all can put in the comments. Help these Saints fans out because they need somebody who's gonna be talking some junk right now. What Panther YouTuber is like still talking big junk? I need the most positive ones, man. I need the most positive ones. I need the most positive ones, man. Okay. Oh man, Shelton got what's up with you? He said, "Is it bad I have Kamara on my fantasy team? It ain't bad if you played him last week. Oh my gosh, he went smooth off. He went smooth off. He's still a mark though. He's still a straight up mark, but he went smooth off. And they're gonna try it again. They're probably gonna try it again. C said he'd rather take 2 Bowberry biscuits than Teddy at QB. Dag. Junior Burrows, man. Look, I'm gonna just post it up here because I know the haters don't want to see it. I ain't even want to say. Let me say this about Cam right now, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. But even though Cam has not been playing his best, it still would have made more sense to keep Cam than to do this. Like, let's just be honest with you. And that ain't even on no Cam lover type stuff. Like, come on, y'all. Come on. It would have made more sense. It would have made more sense if you're gonna do this, you might as well kept Cam for cheaper. But I get it. You don't want to believe the Panthers do anything wrong. You don't want to believe that you don't want to believe that they might have got it wrong. I get it, man. But it's okay. I'm gonna help you. TJ Scott Zilla, what's up with you? I turned the thing on. Let me put the number here, man. If y'all want to give a call, I'm gonna take a couple of calls, man. Get your peace of mind. Tell me how you feel about Dwayne Haskins. Do you want Dwayne Haskins? Call now 803-250-1437. Do you want Dwayne Haskins? Do you wanna do you want some Bitcoin? Oh man. Y'all wow, man. Y'all are wow. Let's see.
Call from
Edward.
To accept, press 1.
What's going on with you, Ed? Go ahead, introduce yourself, dog.
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Cold Train?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hold on. No, let me introduce you. Let me do it. Y'all, this is my brother from another mother. You hear me? This is my boy, one of my mentors. I look up to him when I was growing up. This was my big brother, yo. No lie. That's why I'm always showing him love when he is in the comments. But this is my man's Edward Berry, man. What you got, dog? What you got?
Oh man, I enjoy your show, man. I'm not gonna keep you long.
I appreciate it.
Keep doing what you're doing, man. They just made a mistake, man.
Mm-hmm.
You said about developing players. If they would have kept everybody instead of getting rid of everybody like they just did,
Mm-hmm.
we would have been in a better spot.
Yep, I agree.
I mean, I'm old school.
Mm-hmm.
They're not utilizing the talent that they got.
Mm-hmm.
And Teddy, he just needs to be on the sideline, man, doing the, sending out signals to the quarterback.
I mean, to me, that made more sense. That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
For Teddy to be on the sideline, mentoring the young guys or something like that. But I totally agree, man.
We got the talent, man. I mean, this new coach, man, he's just gonna have to step his game up. They make stupid calls, man. I don't understand what 3rd and 1. Why don't you utilize your fullback or your running back? You want to throw a little pass or whatever, just to pick up the. I'm not gonna get into it much more. It's just that, hey, man, we just in rebuilding season.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard.
That's the truth of the matter. Is not doing now. Do you feel like it's because the coaching staff is young, and I think we need to give them a chance to mature and learn on the job? I guess.
That's a hard question. I mean, yeah, but we don't want to be like the Jets going,
right.
2 and some. How much of time are they gonna give them?
Right. And to me,
I mean, yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, and to me, they showing all these red flags of. I just feel like they don't know what they're doing yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still kind. I know it's still early. But I feel like they not giving me that. Okay, in the future, in a couple years, we're gonna be good. And I'm just not getting that yet, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard, man. It's gonna be a rough one, man. So we're gonna have. I mean, look at the 49ers. It
Yeah.
took them a while to get to where they at.
Right.
Buffalo. It took them a while to get to where they at. But like
how
I said,
long
it's
Brandon
up to the
Bean?
offense, man.
How long Brandon Bean been with Buffalo? And he started. It seemed like it been about 2 or 3 years. I can't remember, but it's just. And even then, whenever he was making his moves, it didn't seem like they were smart moves because they were picking up all our players, and we was like, y'all know what y'all doing. But now look at them balling.
Right. So we'll see what they're gonna do next year, man. But Haskins, they need to leave him alone, man. I bring Cam back, man. Cam missed playing in Carolina, man.
You think that'll happen?
I saw that the other night.
Oh yeah. You think that'll happen? You think that'll happen? They'll bring Cam back.
That would make sense. That'll make sense.
Right.
I mean, he knows most of the players. I mean, he's familiar. Well, I mean, they got a different playbook now, but
right. But I think any playbook, Cam can adjust, man. Cam can adjust.
Yeah. I mean, he's the star quarterback, man, for the Panthers. I mean, I don't know, Pat. We just have to wait and see, man.
Yep. Yeah, we'll see, man. Elwood, man, I appreciate you calling up, dog. For real, dog. This means a lot to me. This is an honor, dog. I appreciate it.
Well, I mean, I got some time. I can check in on a usually Wednesdays a bad night for me, but I'm glad I'm able to check in, man.
Look at that. Look at God. Look how he worked things out.
You silly, boy. Give a little to the family, man.
I will, man. I appreciate it. Call up anytime.
All right, Pat.
All right, man. Take it easy. You know, one thing I just thought about with Edward when he just talked about Cam, man. Cam really, to me, now you know the difference between an elite quarterback. Like, to me, that's why you have to put Cam in that elite, categorize him as an elite quarterback, man. You seen what he was working with all these years. Then you seen what he had to deal with as a Patriot. Teddy ain't never had to deal with nothing like that. And he come over here and he got all the weapons in the world. Can you imagine if you had an elite quarterback with all of these weapons? With all of these weapons. That's all, man. That's all I want to say. Dominic Davis, 843. Levi, what's going on with you? Joshua all says Curtis would go to the Buffalo Panthers. I can see that, man. Like I just said, man, nobody expected I know I didn't. But I think Josh Allen really, really upgraded the team. Let's
Call
see.
from
Jack 2 times.
To accept.
Oh, here comes Jack,
1.
y'all.
To send a voicemail, press 2.
My man's. Go ahead, introduce yourself, Jack.
How you doing, man? It's what you can consider now probably the most very, just to say hater, I should say. So, yeah, number one, the biggest hater of Teddy.
Oh,
currently,
man.
so.
Oh, Jack. What you got on your mind, though, dog?
So, if you haven't noticed, I'm oblivious.
Mm.
I didn't realize until I just came into live that
Mm.
we were trying to get Haskins, apparently.
Oh, you didn't know? Oh, man.
No.
It was all over Twitter.
I wasn't on social media for a while.
Oh, man. It was all over
Yeah.
Twitter, man. It was all over Twitter. They want him.
My response to that is, why in the hell are we doing this?
Mm.
It's weird how we just fired Marty for making the dumb decisions, and we gave the keys to Matt Rule. Now
Allegedly,
they
they won't say who
bad.
they won't say who's in charge or who talked to this whole, who put this whole report out or where this idea came from. But it's allegedly Matt Rule.
I don't care who was in charge of it.
Mhm.
Whoever did it needs a 2-piece sandwich.
2-piece.
They need to pack their bags and go home to their kids. Spend time with them on New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm.
And, just be happy that you got an opportunity because it'll be the last one you ever have for this dumb decision.
Now, Now it's been said. Now it wasn't nothing serious. It wasn't nothing serious. They were just doing a quote unquote due diligence, I guess, research on Dwayne Haskins, nothing more, nothing less. So,
Well, listen. I mean, but here's the thing. Like, if you did your research, then you would know. Like a week ago, he went to the strip club. He went to Magic City,
right,
or whatever you want to call it. And obviously, I don't know who researching it, but you ain't researched the right stuff.
Mm-hmm.
See, because there's a lot of things to his background. You know, he's one of them players that can look great in college, but look like a bust in NFL, and that's exactly what he's done.
Yeah.
So
they've been comparing him to Jamarcus Russell. I've been seeing that. You know, they comparing him to Jamarcus Russell, and you know, he's just a me type player. I don't know a whole lot about him. I seen him on the field, and I seen enough. I saw him on the field, and I seen enough. It wasn't nothing that make me think, oh man, this dude got some talent, man. Maybe we can change him. You know, maybe we can work on his personality. It's nothing that made me, you know, really want to kick the tires on it and work it out.
It might, but that's how you know how bad they hate Teddy. They don't trust Teddy. To get a guy like Haskins to bring him in and potentially maybe start over Teddy, who you paid $63 million for, which is a waste of $63 million. It's crazy. And for Teddy, if you're not the water boy on Sunday, you should just sit there with your hands in your lap. You know, like them kids that used to sit in the back of the bus, just quiet and stay outside the window. That's exactly what you should do on the bench.
Man, it's not going to happen, though. It's not going to happen. Matt Rule has already said that, hey, he going to play.
Hey, Teddy, you know, it only cost you $63 million to sit on the bench.
That'll definitely be a waste of money. And that's probably why they definitely wouldn't do that. They paying him $20 million. There's no way they're going to pay him $20 million to sit on the bench, man. It was just, I mean, it don't make sense. The whole idea, that whole Teddy signing, it was a terrible move, a terrible idea, man. And it's really no way for us to get out of it. Maybe we could trade. Maybe we can trade, but I don't think. I know there are other teams that can. Go ahead. Yeah. I'm sorry.
With the cap, nobody's going with him with the money he's getting paid, with his production. Nobody's going to trade that. I'm sorry, but nobody wants all that cap space for a guy who gives them that much production.
You think that's a lot of money for Teddy? $20 million?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. At most, you could give him maybe, because he was only, when he was 5-0 with the Saints, it's the Saints. All right. They got a good line, a good receiver. I'll give them props. They a good football team.
Right.
So, but when you put him over here, it's not going to look like how he did in New Orleans. I would say maybe give him a 1 year, maybe 2 year deal. Maybe a 2 year deal at most, and $20 million. At most.
And out after the 1 year. That's what they should have did. 3 years, man. Yeah. 20. I don't know what they was thinking about. Man. But some people believe that's a budget. That's a budget move. It's not a whole lot of money for a quarterback the caliber of Teddy Bridgewater.
I understand why they're so mad.
Yeah.
Like, because they put themselves in this situation. And now I feel like with everything that's going on, I don't think they'll be able to get themselves out of the situation.
It's going to take a while, man. I feel like we keep digging ourselves in a hole. Yeah.
You know. Man, but hey, Panthers fans, just keep your head up. You know, one day we'll make it back to the playoffs and the Super Bowl and win it. You know.
We get that. We're going to be all right. We are going to be all right, man.
We saw Haskins. If we saw Haskins, that's it for me. You know, I don't even got to say anything.
Ain't nothing you can't do. They gonna sign. If they sign Haskins, you gonna keep rooting for this team on game day.
Here's one. I don't know if you guys heard about this earlier. Wisconsin just broke a Mayo Bowl trophy.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Haskins is gonna win the Super Bowl. Guess what? He's gonna break it. I can guarantee he'll win it and break it, just like that.
Because he'll do that. Because he's that type of person. That what you mean?
Yeah, because he's too drunk and too high. He's too worried about.
Hey man, he ain't drunk and high, man. Don't play it off.
Well,
man.
he's overplayed. You can't tell. You can't tell if you look at him on the field. So just
oh
know.
man, don't do him like that. Don't do him like that. Don't do him like that, man. Jack, you wild, man. You are wild, dog.
I got two sometimes. Like it's like you don't get the production out of your team, unless you criticize them for what they do.
Yeah, and I feel like that's the point we at now. That's the point where we at now, man. I think it's gonna start hurting Dave Tepper pockets. So he got to really fix this thing, man. He got to really fix this thing, dog. Jack, I appreciate you calling up, dog. You're not the number one Teddy hater. I ain't even gonna give you that. But I appreciate you calling, dog. You know you're welcome to call anytime, dog. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right.
Be good with yourself.
All right. Yeah, man. Y'all know how Jack feel, man. Y'all know how Jack feel. He don't hate Teddy like that. I ain't gonna do that because it's some folks that really, really hate Teddy. It's some folks that really, really hate Teddy, man. I got time for one more caller. Yeah, shout out to Joseph Charlton. He did his thing, man. You know, I forgot to mention that with all this negativity, man. I'm gonna try Kevin McFarland. I'm gonna try, man. You know, with all this negativity, Joseph Charlton. I think he got a H in his name. I think won best punter of the month. Y'all, please don't subscribe to the channel, yo. Okay, I'm still probably one of the best Panther shows. I'm lying, I ain't the best, but I'm still a good show. I'm just like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to see the positives sometimes, dealing with, you know, this squad. And I feel like the moves we made, especially, and I done talked about this before. After Jerry Richardson had to sell the team, you kind of wanted things to change. That's what I was hoping for. You know what I'm saying? And then when things don't change like I wanted it to, it's like, dang, man, you got to go through this another 20 years. So we just gonna hang around, man, and whatever happens, we gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happens, it's still Panther Nation all day long. Shelly Long say minivan driver. None of this makes sense, man. None of this don't make sense, dog. Somebody brought up we just need to close out games. I think that was my bad, because I did see that comment. Who's that? Brandon Malone. He said we just failed to finish games. That's part of winning. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been when Ron was here, I don't want to say even maybe before Ron, but I can just remember us always, it's only about a touchdown. It's only about a touchdown, man. You get tired of that after a while. Man. Why are we the only team that struggle with that? Why are we the only team that struggle with that? Oh, we only lost by a touchdown. Yo, stop complaining. We only lost by a touchdown 7 times. That ain't good, man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing good, man. And I agree, Brent. We need to finish these games. What is the problem? Hold on. Elwood, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Not like this.
Not like this. Pretty please. It ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. Don't do this. Ain't no way. It ain't that serious. Hope ain't nobody else call. Did I miss any call? No. Well, that's it for tonight, folks. As far as the calls, man, we can chat it up a little bit, but Panther Nation, it is what it is, man. I'm still excited for the future. I'm super duper excited for the future, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of talked about it just now. Is that it's hard to see what this coaching staff is at times. They do show bright moments every now and again, especially Phil Snow. It seemed like, you know, he coming along. Okay, I gave him a hard time because he 84 years old and just now got a defense coordinator position in the NFL. I gave him a hard time, but he seems to be adjusting, man. He seems to be adjusting with these pieces that he has. So I'm excited to see what's next. Matt Rule, the jury's still kind of out on him because, like I said, I really, you know, fast talking. Sometimes them fast talking believers, they be some of the shystiest, and a lot of stuff that he say and do is still hard to say. Hey, somebody said he a liar. I don't know yet but he has been doing a whole lot of lying and a lot of sneaky stuff. So it's hard to say. Is he gonna be a good coach type player? You know what I'm saying? Baby Joe, the jury's still out on him, in my opinion. With all these weapons, I can't totally beat Teddy up because Joe Brady, he been looking kind of sketchy sometimes too. You know, some of this play calling been looking really sketchy sometimes. Michael Jones, what's up with you? Yetur did, what did Yetur do? My bad, I forgot all about that. Yetur, hey, what? I think but Yetur balling. Yeah, Michael Jones, he balling. But hey, it is what it is. I agree, Brandon. I totally agree. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. We need that culture changing win, and we haven't had that yet, man. And we had a culture changing loss. You know what I'm saying? When it came to the daggone Chiefs, we thought that was it. We thought we was in there. And to be honest, when PJ Walker got that win, that was almost like a culture changing win. And then we was on fire, man. We was on fire. You should have just stayed with the hot hand. That was a culture changing win, man. That was it. And then you go and put it. And I get it. It's a business. I get it. It's a business. Mr. Madden said defense better than offense. Facts. I definitely believe that. And nobody would have thought that. Going into the season, you got DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, Curtis Samuel. Everybody wasn't completely sure about that wide receiving core. But they verified that. They confirmed it for everybody. And even though C-Mac didn't play, but going in with C-Mac and then Mike Davis, you would think that this offense was going to carry this team. Not the barbecue backs. We gave them a hard time. Not this young front seven. Even, and don't get me wrong, when Tahir Whitehead was out there, we beat him up and had to get him up out of there. With Tahir Whitehead, you would not believe that this defense would be better than this offense, would be further along than this offense. Tragedy. No, you did not. I was gonna highlight this. But I would have felt bad. 843 Levi says, how many yards Samuel got? I think he almost got 1,000. 1,000 yards. Man, I think that's rushing and receiving. Yeah. So he needs 70 yards. So I think all our receivers over 1,000 yards. I mean, not all our. Well, I think Robbie over 1,000 yards. Yeah, he is over 1,000 yards. So all our receivers over 1,000 yards. Mike Davis over 1,000 yards. And Teddy, you couldn't. Man, this don't. And I know Teddy threw it. No. Something ain't right. Something ain't right, man. Something is not right. Something is not right. Uh 843 says all three of them, though. Who do you get rid of? Man, I don't know, man. Like, and I'm just thinking about, like, we got to go through this next season, man. Hopefully we'll be a little bit further along. We know that we're gonna get a brand new offensive line. You know we're gonna get a brand new offensive line. Oh, speaking of that, Russell Okung is out spending Bitcoin. So I believe Schofield. There's another lineman. Matt Rule mentioned another offensive lineman, not the Cask guy or Matt Cask or something. It's a weird last name. There's another guy that he said might be playing in the place of Russell Okung and Greg Little. That's pretty much it, y'all. It is what it is, Panther fans. We gonna be all right. We gonna be all right, man. These lives been going too long, y'all. Y'all know I like to do 1 hour and go home. I like to do 1 hour and go home. But yeah, look, y'all been keeping me talking. Y'all been keeping me talking, man. I appreciate everybody who watched today, man. Appreciate for keeping the conversation going. Of course, appreciate to all my moderators, 704 Moni. Hold on, let me go ahead and make it. I'm tripping. Moni, Chunk, I appreciate y'all holding the chat down. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go ahead and I appreciate all the super chats. Let's do Antion P. I appreciate it. If you want to support the channel, you can always hit the Cash App. $, the train stop. And I know y'all got money. I know y'all got money. Okay. So if you want to give me, no, I'm just joking. I'm joking. I ain't no beggar. That was just a stimulus check joke. If you want to support the channel, $, the train stop or PayPal, paypal.me/PatColdTrain. Yeah, y'all. It is what it is, man. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit me up on Twitter. Y'all, I'm telling you, that go to Twitter. Go to Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter, just go to Twitter and just search for Panther fans. Search for Panther fans. Tiana Gilliam, I appreciate that. Search for Panther fans. And you going to get entertained throughout the whole day. While you at work, you going to be entertained. Now, I wouldn't suggest you indulge yourself because they ruthless. But you will be entertained. Do like I do. Just be entertained. Tiana Gilliam, I appreciate that super chat. And Happy New Year to y'all. I think next time we talk, it'll be 2021, man. It'll be 2021. I know some folks had a pretty rough 2020. You know what I'm saying? But some folks had a good 2020. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You get to start all over. Them Bills still going to be there in 2021. Them Bills is still going to be there in 2021. But you get to start all over. You hear me? We get to start all over. So Happy New Year to all of y'all. I might cam up New Year's Day. I don't know. Y'all know I be lying. Y'all know I be lying. Kevin McFarland said Panthers can start all over too. That's what they supposed to be doing. They can't even start over right. They can't even start over right. Yeah, man. I'm still waiting on mine. I'm still waiting on my stimulus, man. I'm still waiting on it. That's pretty much it, y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week, man. This was dope. I will see y'all Sunday after the game. Didn't y'all know? Didn't they flex this game? Why? Leave us alone. Dang. Tired of going through this. I'm tired of going through this. All right, y'all. I'm going. I see y'all Sunday.